everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me using all the Sephora products that I just purchased in my Sephora haul. If you haven't seen that, make sure to first subscribe and then go click the video and watch it. It's all the stuff I bought at the most recent Sephora sale, and I figured that now would be a good time. I have to get ready for work, so I'm going to get ready and I'm going to use the products that I purchased during the sale. If you're new here, my name's Karina. I do videos on makeup, lifestyle, fashion, travel, all those kinds of things, and if you like that, then make sure to subscribe down below. I hope you don't mind. It's kind of a gloomy day out here in Toronto, and the lighting outside is not really helping me inside with this whole video, so we're using some different lighting today and we're gonna make it all work. But I figured that I would just kind of get ready and chat with you guys and test out all the new Sephora products that I purchased. So if you like, please give it a thumbs up, make sure to subscribe down below, and let's just get on into the video. Okay, so this isn't a new product, I just really like using it, but it's the Too Faced Hangover RX Primer. You can use it at Sephora if you choose. I didn't repurchase. I have enough already to last me for quite some time, as well as some other products that I should probably be using up anyways, so I did not purchase a new primer during the sale. But if you're looking for a great primer, then I would highly recommend this one. I've talked about it, I think, in almost every single video that I've done. Well, at least when I do makeup. So once you kind of get that in there, next I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Ivory, and I'm just going to put 2 pumps on the back of my hand. I'm going to take my JH03 brush, so this is the Jaclyn Hill Morphe collab, and I'm just going to buff it into my skin. I've really been liking using brushes lately for my makeup, just because I feel like it kind of really gets it into the skin and it gives it a little bit more of a natural look. You know what? I'm going to zoom you guys in a little closer. There, that's better. Now you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so yeah, I'm just buffing this in, just dabbing it on the brush and then wiping it into my skin, really making sure to blend it. Always blend it down the neck. But yeah, I absolutely love this foundation, this Too Faced one. It's my favorite one. I actually stopped purchasing it a while ago, just because I had a whole bunch in my collection that I wanted to use up. And then that was during the summer, so of course I bought it when I was like semi-tanned and had a little bit darker skin. So I obviously can't use that anymore because it is officially fall here in Toronto. It is getting cooler and there is no way I'm going to be getting any more of a tan until I go away to Florida in 2 months? I think it's 2 months, maybe just less than 2 months. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to take the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer, and this is in the shade Porcelain. I'm going to take it under my eyes. Just kind of blend it all over. These two work so well together, the concealer and the foundation. It's almost like the foundation's like a good base, and then the concealer goes in and kind of like covers up all those spots, which is what concealer's supposed to do, but it kind of just blends it all nicely together. I'm just taking the same brush as the foundation. So now that that's done, I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I did not purchase this at the sale if you would have watched my video, but you can get it at Sephora. I'm going to take it on the JH01, and this is like a super big fluffy brush. So when I'm setting my face, sometimes I do like to use a smaller brush for like underneath my eyes and in all the creases and things. So I'll go in with a brush like that after I kind of do like one large set of my whole face. So then I'm actually going to go in with the JH04 brush. It's just this like nice angled brush, and I'm going to take it in that powder. Just dab it off, and then I'm going to go underneath my eyes and just really pack it on there. Oh my gosh. Hair everywhere. I'm going to do it around my nose and on my chin. So I'm going to go in, just quickly do my brows, This is just the Benefit Precisely My Brow pencil, and then I'm just going to set it afterwards. Now that they're done, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel. This kind of just like, I feel like finishes off the look a little bit, makes your brows stick and not smudge anywhere. I just think it kind of like finalizes your brows. Sometimes I like to go in with like a brow, like the Anastasia Dip Brow. You can get that from Sephora as well, but lately I've just been really liking the brow gel. So for face products, I'm going to take the Be a Light palette by Becca. I had mentioned in my Sephora video that I did with my haul that this is the medium to dark one, which I didn't realize, which I'm clearly not medium to dark. So I'm just going to use this lighter shade. It doesn't have a shade, but again, like if you're a darker skin tone, it's meant to use like all over, whereas for me, it will just be for a light contour. I'm just taking the JH02 brush. This is again from the Jaclyn Hill. If you guys are looking for a really good set of brushes, I would highly recommend getting that whole set. So I just ended up getting like the entire kit. I originally wasn't going to because I didn't need any more brushes, but honestly, I've been using those brushes like every day. Like I use them all, and they're the ones that I go to first. So if you're looking for like a really good set, then I would suggest getting those. And if you're in Canada, you could actually go to like their Morphe's Canadian site, and you can order from there, so you don't have to pay like the duties and everything like that. But Morphe is opening a store at the Square One shopping center in Mississauga. So if you're interested in that, there's also the store. I don't know when they're opening. I don't even think they've like announced it on their Instagram yet that they're opening, but they are coming. So that's always a good sign. So I just took it and kind of like brushed it on my forehead to kind of bronze up a little bit to match the cheeks. And then next I'm going to go in, where's my blush brush? I'm going to go in with this kind of like blush shade. I'm going to take it very lightly because it is quite dark, and I'm just going to blush it on my face just to warm it up a little bit. It is very dark for my skin tone, like I had mentioned, so I'm just going to keep buffing it in, but we're not going too heavy on the makeup today, so just a light blush is nice. Kind of add some color to your skin. If you're someone who like doesn't normally wear blush, I would recommend just like starting out with a basic color, like a light pink or like a mauve color, something that's super nice on any skin tone, and you can just slightly add it on. Some people like to put it on before their blush or before their contour or before their highlight, but I just like to, I usually do like contour, highlight, or contour, blush, then highlight, and kind of like build it up top. So it's just a little bit easier, but there's that. So I didn't end up getting a new highlight, so I think I'm just going to, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Starlight Illuminator. I'm just going to take my Morphe M510 brush, and I'm just going to like lightly brush it. It is like a whiter shade, which is nice. I love this color. Blends so nicely, and you could honestly make this like super crazy. You could make this stand out a lot more if you add some Fix Plus onto it, but obviously I'm just going to work, so I don't need that. But you can already tell, like, look at that, the highlight. So that was the Anastasia Beverly Hills Starlight Illuminator in Starlight, I guess that's the color. So for the eyeshadows today, of course, we have to go in with the Natasha Denona Gold palette. I don't want to like blind you guys with the lights, but this is what it looks like on the inside. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the shade Sand, which is right here. So it's just on the bottom, and I'm going to take that on a, which one should I use? I think I'm going to use this ColourPop brush. I love this ColourPop. I think this is ColourPop number 1, but I'm going to take the shade Sand, and I'm just going to apply it into my crease and all over the base. can see how nicely these shadows just completely blend. And like I had mentioned in my Sephora haul video, is I obviously didn't put any sort of eyeshadow base on. I just used the concealer and then set it with the Laura Mercier powder, and I think that helped a lot because I have heard of people saying that their shadows get really blotchy sometimes, like with the Natasha Denona. Now I don't know if they're using eyeshadow base or if they're just using their concealer, I don't know, but for me at least I know it works, that it works really nicely with just the concealer. So if that's what you're kind of like playing around with and you're not sure, maybe try it just with concealer and a little bit of setting powder, and then it should all blend nicely. At least for me it does. So now that that's done, I'm going to take the same ColourPop #1 brush and I'm going to go into the shade Teak, which is the one like just 2 over. So we went in with Sand and now we're going to go in with Teak, which is right here. It's another matte shade, just a tad bit darker than Sand, and I'm going to apply this one into my crease just to deepen it up a little bit. We're going with like a browny shade or brown look today because I am going to work like I had mentioned, so I don't want to go in with like green eyeshadow. But what I think would look really cool if you wanted to is if you took one of those deeper shades and kind of like smoked it on the lower lash line. It would really just kind of like all blend together, which would be super cool. Okay, so now that all that's blended, I'm going to go in with the Luxie 205 brush and I'm going to take it in the shade Log, which is just above Teak. So right here, it's this like nice matte chocolatey brown shade. And I'm just going to pack this on the outer corner and slightly into the crease. So I really just want to focus that deeper shade on the outer corner. I don't want to put it on the inner corner because I want to put one of the like glitter shimmer shades there. So we're just packing it on, dabbing it, and then just gently brushing it in. I'm going to take my finger and I think I'm actually going to go... I really want to take this like deeper shade called Various. It's right here. So I just want to take that with my finger. It's a really pretty shade. And I'm just going to put that on the inner and blend it out. It is a little bit darker than the base, which is fine because I am going to go back in with that other brush. But I think if this just adds like a nice brown smoky eye. And it doesn't look too insanely like glittery, if you know what I mean. Now what I want to do is I'm going to take another finger to go with the other eye, just because all the oils from the other finger would have been gone when I put the shimmer on this eye. So it's important to go in with a different finger so it's like an even application. Now you could go in with a brush if you wanted to and add some Fix Plus or like some sort of setting spray, totally up to you, but I just like going with my finger because of all the oils. Just gonna fix it up here. So I think that kind of adds like a nice brown smoky look. I'm gonna take a this is ColourPop E11 brush, and it's just this flat brush. I'm gonna go back in with Sand and I'm going to apply that underneath my eyes, because instead of going in with like the darkest shade, you always want to go in with a shade that you started with, so it all kind of blends nicely like it had done on the upper lid. So then I'm going to go in with Teak. Sorry, the other one's called Sandstone, not Sand. I'm going to go in with Teak and kind of blend it. And I don't want it to go too deep or too lower on my lash line, so that's why I like this thin brush. Now there is fallout I can see on my face, but that's okay. And then I'm going to go in with Log just lightly because it is the darkest one. I'm actually dabbing these shadows off on my arm to kind of get some of that extra off. So I have all these eyeshadow colors on my arm right now. That lash line just completely finishes the look. I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Again, this is Better Than Birthday Sex mascara, but it's the exact same thing as the regular one. I just like the sparkly bottle. I'm going to apply that all over. I think today I'm going to try and do 2 coats to see what that does to my lashes, because I mentioned in my Sephora haul video that I didn't think it was like as voluminous as I was hoping it was going to be, or at least as I had remembered. And I don't know if that's because of the other mascara that I was using, the Hourglass one, if that one was just so voluminous and like really packed it on. If that is why, like maybe I just got used to that one. So we'll try it out and see. I always have to apply mascara to my bottom lashes. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with another coat of the mascara and we'll see. So note to self, if you want extra volume and you're using this mascara, go in with 2 coats. Make sure to let it dry before going back in. I mean, if you want to, you don't have to, but. So I did mention that I bought a Urban Decay All-Nighter setting spray, so I'm going to quickly set my face, just quickly. Let that soak in a little bit. And then I'm actually going to take the Bite Beauty lip mask, the Agave lip mask in the shade, this is Maple. So this one's supposed to have like a little bit of a brown tint to it. But I think because the eyes are like so out there, that we just need a nice gloss. And there it is. Okay, so don't mind the hair because that is actually going to go into like a low pony or something, but I hope you all enjoy kind of like this get ready with me using all the Sephora products that I bought. Obviously there are other Sephora products that I purchased that I didn't use in this video, but I figured since I just posted my haul a couple of days ago that I wanted to post this video so you guys can see sort of how I apply them, how I use them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit closer so that way you can see the look and kind of what we accomplished. But I really like all the products that I got, and I had used them before in getting ready for my makeup when I did the Sephora haul, so I knew that I already liked them. But I think like the Natasha Denona shadows completely blew me out of the water. Like I'm just looking in my mirror and I can see like they're all so blended and they just look so nice together that I really want to get more, but they're very expensive and I just don't want to pay for those. So I will zoom you guys in a little bit closer so you can see like a close-up of my makeup. But I hope you all enjoyed this video, and make sure to subscribe before you leave. Give this video a thumbs up if you like these kind of like haul / get ready videos. I can do more of those when I purchase makeup, and let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see in the comments. I really like some ideas, maybe some more lifestyle ones because I've been doing a lot of makeup ones recently, so let me know and I will see you on my next one. Bye!